Welcome back to the channel. This is Lady Nico and with another reality review. Tonight I'm going to be talking about Love and Hip Hop ATL Season 4, Episode 15, Doing Me. Okay, this episode started back off with them back at the restaurant where Rashida and Kirk and Tony and Kalina ate, okay? And the men are trying to make peace between Rashida and Kalina, but Kalina pretty much over it because, truth be told, I don't really see what it was that Kalina did so bad to Rashida. Bitch, apparently you was on the bus, tour bus, peddling fucking CDs. Okay, bitch, you trying to get your brand out there. What is the big motherfucking deal? The problem came in when you took her information that is private about her financial situation and decided to go over and discuss that with Tammy. Child, if you and Tammy was such a good friend and Kalina allegedly said all of that, you ought to be side-eyeing the fuck out of fucking Tammy. Cause bitch, what took you so long to come back and tell me this? You don't recognize a snake in the grass when you see it, but then again, birds of a feather flock together, because Rashida sure ain't no loyal friend. In fact, that's the worst of the worst kind. But she's sitting there smiling, talking about she ain't flinch. Bitch, you ain't flinch because you knew them security guards was going to be there to keep Kalina from whooping your motherfucking ass. And you also knew that Tony at that time was holding his wife back. So don't act like you know boss, bitch. It kills me how Rashida is acting like she got so much shit going on. But bitch, what do you have going on? Kalina wasn't lying. We might buy your lipstick, bitch. We might even buy some of them cheap material ass clothes you got. But bitch, ain't nobody checking for you. Who the fuck are you? Girl, sit the fuck down somewhere before somebody whoop your ass. I can't stand there sitting up at that table trying to act like she got major coins going on with the beginning of this damn season. We sitting here listening to you bitching and complaining about Kurt going into both of their accounts and how y'all $250,000 in debt behind a house and shit. Girl, why are you trying to act like you better than you you trying to act like you up here and she down there? No ho, y'all probably on the same level. It's just that she done been places in her career and done things in her career that you'll never do because bitch ain't nobody checking for no bubble gum. And that other song that you was in that studio talking about it's gonna be your last album, it need to be, bitch, because we tired. We don't like you. We don't play your music. And it just goes to show y'all that Rashida is a dirty bitch. I said it back when K Michelle was on there when she turned on K like that. This Rashida wasn't shit. When Kirk was taking her through to bring her out, I didn't give a fuck about that. I did not feel bad not one time because Karma is a ugly fat ass bitch and she show up not when you want her or you expect her. That hoe pops up at the most inconvenient times of your life and she just popped up during that time. Also, fuck Rashida because this is a fake ass storyline and this bitch sold her relationship out with her husband and her friend for some fucking coins. Mona, you's a damn good pimp, bitch. You better than the pimp, any pimp I ever known, including myself, and that's saying a lot. Anyway, outside the restaurant when Tony get out there, Kalina out there saying that, you know, she feeling like he ain't with her. And I don't blame her. Because, first of all, why are you sucking up in Kirk and Rashida's ass? What have them two motherfuckers done separately or collectively that would ever make you feel that this hoe is somebody to look up to, her or her ashy ass man? 1 minute this motherfucker look like an ashy dick, the next minute he look like a shiny one. What about them need to be, what are they doing that makes them this quote unquote power couple that y'all look up to? Fuck Rashida and Kirk, girl, y'all. Ooh, Tony, you a ass kisser, and they say you're a bottom, but I ain't getting that. I'ma sip tea on that. Well, I'll sip Coke on that. Okay. Rashida was in there talking about the girl done left her purse, but it probably ain't nothing in there. This hoe ain't loyal. That's all I know. Next, we see Mama D meeting up with Erica. And y'all, Erica was giving me, bag lady, you gon' miss your bus. You can't hurry up. Bitch, you got too much stuff. That bitch looked bad, y'all, for real. She really was giving me bad. I forgot this hoe was on here, really, to be honest with you, because we don't never see her. But she meeting over Erica talking about she won't, Mama D say the king and I have decided to give it another try. So she want Erica to be one of her bridesmaids. And once again, we see in Atlanta, they do not pronounce anything the way it's supposed to be, because even on Love and Hip Hop, it is not bridesmaid. These hoes is talking about bridesmaid. Whatever that is, that's what the fuck she want Erica to be. And Erica acting like it's just such an amazing thing. Bitch, we know y'all not beefed out. You and my Mama D got us some dick in her life. See, and I'm finna go into what my girl Thick Chick Vlog say, a rabbit hole. You can always, let me tell you something about the power of the dick. When you see a bitch always critiquing something, always got something to fucking say, always got a complaint of some kind of way, that's usually a lonely bitch. That mean that hoe ain't got nothing to do. If them bitches that sit up and they you know, they sit up and they stalk pages and they motherfucking always trying to see what the fuck going on all the time, that usually goes under the category of lonely bitch, which eventually turns into bitter bitch. To me, Erica is a bitter bitch. That's all I gotta say about that part right now. But she asked another being there, and she said she won't let E-Money. Is that baby name? They keep saying E-Money. Is that girl name? Ain't her name supposed to be Imani? Now, I'm from... Oh, yeah. That's something else I need to make mention of. I'm glad I brought that up. Let me tell you something. Everybody from New Orleans don't sound like Bondi Blue and New Orleans Lil. Now, when I'm irritated, sometimes it'll come out, you know, it'll come out of me. But yes, I was born in New Orleans, but I was raised predominantly in New Orleans, and then I came to Shreveport. I've also lived in other places. I am a melting pot of many things. My mother is Jamaican in her. I've got Creole. I have Indian. So excuse the fuck out of me if I'm not walking around here talking about I was hanging out in front of my mama's house, you know, just chilling and shit, and you know, all that old shit. If I don't sound like them, it's because we all don't sound like that. Just to put that out there, okay? Then I have had some education, so that is coming out, and as well as where I'm from, okay? So I'm sorry if I don't sound the way that you like, but apparently I sound like some because your ass keep watching me. But let me just get that out there. Well, Erica, Imani is going to be the junior bridesmaid child, that's all. Next we see Tiffany Fox meeting up with Mimi Jocelyn, because she want to make sure it ain't no problem. She already done heard that Jocelyn can cut a fool behind her husband, and she done went in the studio and did a very nice track that Stevie J gave her. And she want to make sure that everything is okay, because she don't want Jocelyn to feel no certain kind of way about the shit, because it's just all professional. Ain't nobody trying to holler. So Jocelyn arrives there like she's the queen of the hill. And don't get me wrong, y'all know I'm Team Jocelyn, but when the bitch wrong, I call out on her shit. And I don't know her, so I can do it. But even if I know a bitch, because I think I'm finna start doing basketball wise. Sorry, Jackie. I gotta do me. But anyway, Jocelyn got there with an attitude. Like, what is she there for? Jocelyn, you're not an international superstar. Now, granted, bitch, we like you because you stayed consistent all 4 seasons. But you ain't now, girl. It takes more than being born from Puerto Rico to be a Puerto Rican princess, and it takes more than you having Puerto Rican heritage to be considered a international superstar. You're gonna have to step your pussy up, bitch. You got to be more like a Rihanna, okay? Okay. Well, she said she telling her, you know, hey, me and Steven went in the studio. We done cut this track. I just want to make sure it's okay with you. You know, we working together. You're welcome to come by the studio. Yada yada yada. Jocelyn is like, oh, y'all did some work. Yeah, we did some work. And she goes to, she don't like it, but she gotta respect the fact that Tiffany came to her like a fucking woman and told her what was going on. Then the conversation kind of shifted, and it kind of made me feel like, Jocelyn, girl, now why you always telling these women to suck on your pussy or trying to get them in your bed with you, girl? Now you say you give Stevie a treat every month, but girl, okay, that's y'all private thing. Tiffany is just, she just want a song. She don't want to be touched. She don't want to lick nothing. She just want him to write a song and let her do it. That's all she come there for. And she let her know that. So when Jocelyn seen it, that bait she sent out there, because I saw you, girl. I saw you. I saw what you was doing. You sent it out there to see if she was going to bite. But she ain't bit, Jocelyn. That means she ain't no desperate hoe like Jessica Diamond. And that's when the conversation switched to Jessica Diamond. Because they were talking about, you know, Jocelyn talking about she done fucked her and shit. But Stevie ain't. I mean, she made her pussy, but Stevie wouldn't fuck her because she fat. You people gonna stop with they shit. Yes, God, honey, they is gonna stop with the bullshit. Alright, Nico decides it's a great idea to bring his mama and Margot together. And, child, I'm not gonna spend that much time on that. Basically, the only thing that came out of there was Margot said, look, I will always care about you, but I don't want to be with you no more. And plus, I got me something going on the side. Now, we don't know if that's female, you know, if she got her some puss or a dick. It doesn't really matter. All she just made it clear to him that it ain't nothing. So, they getting a divorce. Nico and his fucking feelings, but you should have been in your feelings a year or two ago when you was swinging Mimi ass off them poles and shit. You wasn't feeling bad then. Get over it. That's all that happened now. Okay, Carly goes to see Kalina, and I ain't gonna lie, y'all, I ain't never thought in a million years that I would give Carly Red some credit. Carly Red came through. She came through like a real friend. She was able to sit down with Kalina, listen to what Kalina's going through, and she shared some information that we ain't never really heard Carly Red even discuss. We know she got a child, but she ain't never really talked about her child before, but she talked about the postpartum depression that she herself suffered throughout, you know, after giving birth to her child, and letting Kalina know that it's going to be all right, you know, you just get you some help and they'll be able to help you get past that. And Kalina did agree that she was going to go ahead and get some help, and I believe that's all the fuck Kalina wanted in the first place, for somebody to understand and to truly listen to her. Yes, she may be all over the place with her emotions, but the reasons why she mad are real. Everybody around her is portraying her in some kind of way. Her husband sitting up talking to Scrappy them, talk about she need to lose 25 pounds. Like he is, you know, bitch, you run around here looking like Father Time, but you want to talk about her? He don't believe in her music no more, so he ain't dealing with her. And the first time this bitch get a hit, he gonna be on the side of her like he believed it all along. Girl, fuck that old Father Time looking son of a bitch. But anyway, so after she gets a chance to release her feelings and actually say what she got to say, she feel a little bit better in going to get the help now, because she knows she not alone and someone will support her for. So Carly, although you's a shady ass bitch and I don't do you bitch, but on this episode I'm gonna give you a break. I don't think I'm gonna cuss you out, but I might cuss you out. But if I do, I ain't gonna cuss you out bad, okay? You gotta pass this time, bitch. Simply because you showed yourself to be a human being. And these hoes on here ain't been doing that. Especially the ones that's supposed to be a true friend to Kalina. They have just left her out there to dry. And ain't nowhere in here I could do that to a person that I care about. I ain't gonna just leave you out to dry. What I do is I give you space. That's all it is. Scrappy and Bambi made up. That's all I gotta say about that. And then we go back to a scene where fucking Jocelyn in the studio. Sounded alright. I mean, Jocelyn ain't never gonna be no Lil Kim or no shit like this. So, you know, we're not gonna put unrealistic expectations on a temporary bitch like this, okay? But Carly come by there, and Jocelyn in her feelings to her Stevie work with Tiffany. She says she gonna work with other people too. And she's like, she feel like Tiffany Fox is not a big enough name for him to be working with. If she got to deal with him working with other women, it need to be somebody like Rihanna, someone she's attracted to. Once again, I like you, Jocelyn, and I ain't got no problem with a bitch being who she is. I am a supporter of the LGBTQ community, but bitch, you get on my nerves sitting on this show every time I turn around. You trying to talk about a bitch either eating the puss or you want to eat some puss. Girl, you coming across as, that ain't a good look. You need to chill with that shit. Do you get what you gonna get? But bitch, everything understood don't need to be explained. So shut the fuck up about that, because you getting on my nerves and I'm getting real close to about to read the fuck out of you about that shit, because that's a badass look. You just need to get it together. Eat the puss, let the puss eat you. But shut up about it, bitch. Everybody business ain't, your business ain't everybody business. Shut up about that shit. Hell, and speaking of that damn Rihanna shit, you probably already done got hold of Rihanna. I seen them pictures, bitch, whatever. Anyway, child, next we see Margot and Diane Penny meeting up. And Diane Penny is sitting here pissed off with Mimi because she feel like Mimi's supposed to part at the Red Sea and got her hits. Mimi can only do so much. People don't want to fuck with you because of who the fuck you are and how you act. Okay? It's not Mimi's responsibility to make you walk into a business meeting and conduct yourself like a businesswoman. You walked your ass in there with that crayon colored ass hair, probably that big whops ass funny looking, your booty just looks stanky. Ugh. Well, anyway, she mad talking about Mimi didn't get her Jermaine Dupri. She got her a junior producer that Jermaine Dupri referred to them. Bitch, at this stage, with this the way you are as far as your music career and your musical expectations, bitch, aspirations, bitch, you ain't got no career in there. You either, look, best thing you could do is start doing your club promotions with Dawn, old stupid ass, and go back to the pole. Cause I don't see it for you with the rap thing, and I do not like I'm so disrespectful. Some YouTubers have said they like that. I didn't like that because that was stupid. That sounded like some little old childish hip hop girl. They reminded me doing some shit like a ABC type shit. Y'all remember ABC, Immature and all this? That's kind of shit she was coming with. She wasn't coming with, girl, you not no real rapper. You a buster, bitch, and you really just need to do what you do best, which is use your body in whatever capacity you can to make coin. Or get you some education. How about that? Go get you some education, cause bitch, this music thing ain't gonna happen for you. I don't give a fuck what you do. It ain't gonna work. You don't have it. It ain't for you. I'm gonna tell you like I tell my kids when they come to me with shit that they want to do that I know that ain't gonna work out. What else you got to think about? What else you was thinking about? I know that couldn't have been all you had on your mind. Go back in there and try again. Then come back to me with something else. And I'm going to tell her that. Well, Margot felt like that was a prime opportunity for her motherfucking ass to start talking about the Skrilla Gorilla photo shoot and how Stevie J tried to use her against Nico. Girl, look, don't nobody know you. It was an opportunity. You obviously didn't want it. You tried to play the man, thought he was going to give you $10,000 when don't nobody know you and you're not worth $10,000. Girl, I don't even know if you're worth $10 to be honest with you, but you should have took the free exposure. But for you to sit here and talking about you going to let Dime get on do a hook on your song, I would not advise that, because I may not just totally be here for you because I've seen you kind of like show yourself to be an ignorant hoe. You do have a talent when it comes to that singing thing, and you don't need to be mixing good music with that garbage that Dime piece be singing. Girl, that nobody gonna buy this shit. You got a chance of somebody buying the shit now. But if you put this hoe on there, girl, lights out for your dumb ass. Okay, let's go to the bridal shop, because Mama D up in there with Erica, and she trying on wedding dresses and still trying to see if Erica gonna be there for being her bridesmaid. Well, in walks Jasmine, Mama D's daughter, Bambi, and Chanel, which is Mama D's best friend that look like she in her 20s. Girl, how you get a friend I don't know. I ain't best friends with nobody in their 20s. Now, I'm good friends and a sister to a young man in his 20s that I deal with on a regular, but no, And shout out to you, y'all real, because, child, I could not do this without you. Trust and believe. I could not be doing this one without you. And you know what I mean. But anyway, they get up in there. And Mama D wants all of them to be, you know, to be in her wedding. She said, y'all need to put y'all differences aside, because the king and I are going to get married. And Jasmine, her daughter, out of concern because Ernest has done things to Mama D in the past, apparently. Jasmine kind of on the fence about whether or not she want her mama to really marry this man, because her thing is, how you know he not gonna hurt you again? Mama D had her around. That hoe say Humpty Dumpty sat on the wall. All the king horsemen and all the king men couldn't put Jasmine ass back together again. She better get it together. And I kind of baby was hollering, because I know I know that's right, Mama D. If I'm gonna make a mistake, I need you to understand it. Right now I can't see that, and this is what I want to do. But it's hard when you love somebody to see them walk into a brick wall, but we don't know that that's what he gonna do. So get it together, Jasmine, because she gonna do it with or without your blessing. Believe that. Well, Bambi agrees to be a part of it, and you know, putting her differences aside with everybody. Namely, it's gonna be Erica that she putting her differences aside. She offered to provide hair from her shimmer line to all the ladies. Everybody all right with that? But here come Bag Lady. Child, that bitch. She wanted to act a fool. Oh, that's all right. I got class 6. Girl, you don't have class nothing. What has class 6 done? Girl, if you don't get out of here with that Instagram ass boutique you got with 5 or 6 damn clothes look like they come straight out of fucking Cindy Trends or Rainbows, you better, bitch. And that hat, girl, Erica, your hair looks a goddamn mess yet again. Bitch, you baseball capping it and shit. Then, how they gonna just put you on the motherfucker and you got a big ass pimple on the side of your face, and it seemed like the camera wanted to keep focusing in on the motherfucking shit. Girl, what I'm gonna need you to do, I'm gonna need you to, first of all, get you some water and dilute that salt out of you. Then I'm gonna need you to get that hair and be appreciative of it, because Bambi hair always look better than yours. Stop being salty, bitch. Stop being salty. The man has the decision was made. He ain't choose you. And I don't blame him, because I wouldn't want your ass either. Girl, you is looking really bad on this episode. I'm saying, like, damn, Erica, you look just like a bag lady. I swear, y'all, when the bitch popped up on that motherfucking screen the first time when Mama D asked her about being a bridesmaid, I swear, soon as I saw that hoe, the first thing I thought was what I said, bag lady, you gon' miss your bus. That bitch is a trip. Ooh, child. Well, she declined it, and Bambi was cool. She said, well, we can shimmer, and she can look like dust, because that's the fuck she gonna be looking like, dust, if she use anything out that class 6 hairline. Ho, please sit down. Next, we gonna go on over there to Jocelyn and Stevie house, and they up in the bed with the rose petals and shit. And Stevie admits to Jocelyn that he worked with Tiffany Fox, and she like, yeah, I already know about it. And she feeling some kind of way, and that's when she decides to let him know that she's working with other artists too. This is my point about this shit, though. I don't understand this. First and foremost, if this man is ever to come back, because at one time Stevie J was hot and he didn't work with one person. He worked with multiple people. But if this man is trying to make a serious comeback and he has gotten the attention of people like Diddy again, bitch, what you need to do if you're a team player is support him in what he doing. Stop being so concerned about what the fuck going on with the dick, bitch. This story is bigger. This picture bigger than just the sex. If he do happen to lay up and fuck a bitch, it ain't like he ain't doing it to you now. It ain't like you ain't doing it. Y'all know the dynamics of y'all relationship, but either you with him or you against him. Because I'm not understanding why you got such a big motherfucking problem with this man working with other bitches. Are you that motherfucking insecure and you supposed to be the Puerto Rican princess? Are you kidding me, bitch? Jocelyn, you got a lot of good qualities, but you can, that right there is a stupid broke bitch mentality, and I'm gonna need you to work on that hoe, cause that man gonna have to work with more than just your ass. It ain't like your shit gonna be Grammy nominated, okay? He trying to get back on that type of status. Your shit is not gonna be nothing but maybe a couple of clubs here and there throughout the U.S. that might play your shit, and your people in Puerto Rico might listen to your shit. But you're never going to be with on the likes of someone like, you know, Rihanna, Nicki Minaj. You ain't never gonna be none of them hoes there. He can't do that for you. Now, child, people kill me expecting folks to make them bigger than what they really can be. It's nothing wrong with aspiring to be bigger and greater, but know your talent. Know what you're capable of doing. You don't have the capability of being that type of bitch, so chill out, ho. Child, he jumped in his feelings about her working with other people, and I don't even understand that. You know what you got. She either gonna be singing and call herself rapping and working with these other artists and sucking their dick, or she ain't. Let her do her, and you go on and make your money. Don't you still got that child support thing hanging over your head? Now we know that you ain't in the jeopardy of going to jail, but you got kids out here you need to be taking care of. Eva is one of them. So motherfucker what Jocelyn talking about, and Jocelyn grow the fuck up, bitch. Alright, let's go to the last scene of this episode, and we're gonna go on down there to the club. Now you got Dawn at the club with Dime, and basically Dime is doing what she always do. She blaming Mimi for her inability to get in with these producers. Like, Mimi can make a motherfucker want to deal with you. Bitch, you went with Jazzy Faye and you fucked it up. And you met with, I mean, when a motherfucker, you ought to know Jermaine Dupri didn't have no fucks to give for you when this motherfucker made up a name for the type of music that you was singing. Bitch, he said stripper fight music. He made up a whole nother genre of music because he didn't know what the fuck to call that shit you was doing. That's not Mimi's fault. That's your fault. But she bitching and complaining and happened to check out of her peripheral and see that Tiffany Fox is in the house with her manager. So she decided at the urging of Dawn to go over there and try to talk to this bitch. Now Tiffany could have been a dirty bitch. She could have been a uppity bitch on her, because really they not in the same level. I mean, this girl Tiffany Fox, she hang out with folk like Lil Kim. This hoe hang out with Dawn, the club promoter. Okay. But she said, okay, we're going to try this again. And they seem to be having a good conversation. Shit went left when this bitch found out that Faye wanted to work with Fox and was working with her, and that Stevie had wrote a track. Okay, now Stevie, old ass Stevie J, but bitch, you been damn near ready to suck out his ass to get a track. So how you gonna hate? See, you ain't lawyer and you ain't real, bitch. But she mad about that. So then she already feeling, she more than on the fact this girl's getting big people to want to look at her and work with her. But this girl is talented, okay? And she has a resume that's way bigger than yours. Your resume stems all the way back to Miami at the strip club, bitch. This girl here done worked in, she done worked with some big people. She done been out there before. She done performed for big arenas, at big arenas and shit. You've never done that. Your biggest crowd is on $2 Tuesday, when the men come to be able to motherfucking see you swing on that pole. That's the extent of your fucking career, okay, and your resume. But you can't get mad at her because she got more going on than you. And the girls tried to give you some constructive, professional criticism. Even I have to take that sometime. Ain't nothing wrong with learning how to do something better that will advance you. But being the type of bitch that Dime is, she can't take it. So she gets to, once again, popping off the very thing that kept Jazzy Faye from wanting to deal with her and made Jermaine Dupri push her off on a junior producer. She started doing it at that club. And the bitch couldn't handle it, talking about who the hell this girl is to tell her what to do. Bitch, she's almost damn near self-made, okay? She's a talent. She's somebody that the big wigs will at least listen to. They won't even let you through the door sitting up there looking like strawberry shortcake. Bitch, sit down somewhere with your retarded ass. Just hood for no fucking reason. Making Memphis look so goddamn bad. Now, bitch, we got K coming out of Memphis. We got Justin J coming out of Memphis. You mean to tell me you gonna come on here and come behind people like that, looking like that and acting like, girl, sit your dumb ass down. Well, she proved that she's a weak hoe that we all been knowing about, because how you get mad and throw a drink on her and try to run? And you ran right to security. If you hadn't ran in the vicinity of security, it looked like that girl was going to come across that table and wallop your ass. And it looked like her manager was going to help her. I don't know what to say about a bitch like that. Ho, when you running like that, you ain't about that life. Fuck you. Sit your stupid ass down some motherfucking where. Child, I ain't got time for that. But that was the end of the fucking episode, y'all. I'll be back in here momentarily with the have and have nots, and we'll pick this shit up again next week when it airs again. In the meantime, in between time, guys, please like, comment, subscribe. See you momentarily. Peace.